So it seems that many of you guys really do like Woodcutter Simulator 2012, which is great. Although with the first mission I was really struggling with it, and after a couple of hours after I uploaded the video, there was a fantastic guy, an almighty, all-knowing, wise sage, and he really helped me out. Make sure you guys make him feel all nice, warm and fuzzy on the inside, because without him this wouldn't be possible. As you can see, I unlocked Hamburg. So now that we've magically teleported to Hamburg, let's read the mission. The near future renovation of the VIP areas of the Hamburg Arena has entered into the fine wood selection phase. Our company has of course entered into this prestigious renovation and wood selection. Chop and load our fine wood as soon as possible. So this mission we have to get 16 logs. So we'll get a new vehicle, the log carrier, which is what I'm going to call it. I know I'm probably butchering that, but let's go ahead and cut some trees, if I can actually find some red ones. So it seems like we only need to cut 4 trees down, because the trees get changed into 4 logs once you put them into a special machine. Also, what I didn't show you guys is that we can go with our hard hat on, and we actually have our very own chainsaw. So we're going to do this manually and just run up to any tree, and I have no idea how to actually make the thingy-majig work, so hopefully we're doing something right. Oh, there we go. It was perfect just then. There we go. And cut. Oh, nice. Look at that. Unfortunately, there's no third person mode for extreme realism. How the hell is he cutting that thing? And here we go. The trees are just about to be cut. You beauty. That guy cut the tree, although our guy has magically disappeared, which is really, really weird. I love how the trees just glitch around and dance around. Okay. So now what we have to do... Okay, the tree's being limbed. We get this little... Okay, so we got this little car now. So now we're using this atrocious piece of machinery, and we've got to pick the log up. Thankfully, because of that guy's comment, he really helped me out, and actually we got to censor the damn vehicle so we don't crash around too much. And I had no idea what the G button did, because it said lock the joint. I thought the joint was like this, but fortunately some of you hipster Alabama woodcutter tree logger guys told me that the lock is actually this thing. So thanks so much for that, because that actually really did help me out. So now we're at a fairly decent angle. We've got everything open, the claws open, and now that we're at a fairly decent angle, what we do is we press G. Once we press G, that locks the joint, and if we go forward, it unlocks. So that was my little problem. Although if we press G and reverse, then the lock is joints and everything is just fine and dandy. So now if we just try to get the camera angles right and we reverse into the tree, hopefully we might be able to pick it up, although that other tree is in the way, but I don't know, we should be doing okay. Let's try to get it. Okay, it looks like we've made connection, and now all we have to do is close that, lift it up a little bit, and you beauty! It looks like we got it. Let's just start driving. And yes, we have clawed the tree with our magnificent grip. So now for something completely riveting. Once we've brought this tree over here, we have to bring it to this little piece of glossy machinery. We'll just drop it off, crash the building into the little clubhouse, as you do, and drive off. So we get this. This is basically just the same as the other little crane, and what we have to do is just angle it up on the tree so we get in the center of gravity, lower it down, and we should be able to grip it with our vise. So we've lifted it up a fair little bit now. All we have to do is line the tree up with this little whatchamacallit, that's what we'll call it, and just try to drop it down, bring it up a little bit closer, and just keep on dropping it until we can place it down successfully, such as right now. Hoppa! Alright, now all we have to do is try to lift the thing up. There we go. Try to go to the woodcutter, the first person mode, sorry. Run around, hopefully we'll get there in time. What happens now is the tree comes out this side. So the tree's going to be coming out any minute, and there's going to be logs. So you might actually be able to hear the log being cut. There we go, it's starting to cut. And here comes out the first log, and there should be 4 that come out. So we need 16 different logs. And now for something completely new yet again. What we do is we get this vehicle now, and what this specializes in is just picking up the logs and delivering them over to this little glossy piece of machinery which we've used before. So we've made a fair few deliveries to that crane that needs to drop stuff over to this big rig. We've got to bring this big rig over there and now deliver them and drop them off. Alrighty, so we're finally delivering the final one. Drop it off, reverse if we can, there we go. No, hopefully we'll still be able to pick it up. Don't go too far. Oh, we got it, we should be good. We will be good. As long as you don't hit the, oh no, we don't want to hit it. See, that's why I don't want to have too many logs in this, because if we do, then we just have to redo everything yet over again, which is so infuriating. Oh, like that. If we drop that, I would not be a happy chappy. Slow it down a little bit, drop it, and we're all good. So now we can have a free ride over to the other side of the map, right over there where that yellow dot is, and we'll have 4 logs all done and dusted. So that seemed like a great success. We've delivered 4 logs already in about 17 or so minutes. Now I really do like using my chainsaw instead of using that vehicle, because I think it's just so much easier. We just got to angle everything up right, and there we go. We don't even have to use the handbrake for the person or anything like that. All you do is just press spacebar and enjoy the scenery. So being the woodcutting veteran that I am, I've decided to cut everything first, then drag everything over to the crane first, and then do all that good stuff in rows like that, not just one single log, etc, etc. So it seems like we've been graced by the gods of rain, and I'm just really wondering, tell me guys in the comment section if you do like the way I'm editing this type of Let's Play, because if you guys are liking it, then I'll definitely continue on doing it with a bit more editing, and hopefully it won't be as boring, because I can't imagine watching me cut wood would be too interesting. Yes, look what I managed to do. I managed to get 2 massive logs onto one little crane. That is epic. And I'm going to try to fill everything up. I'm going to try to do 12 logs onto one truck. And that, my friends, is exactly why I don't load a truck up full of logs. And now finally we're into the final stretch. I only have 3 logs on here because I didn't want to add too much, so I wouldn't have to redo everything like I had to do when the truck actually crashed. But now we're finally at the end. We're going to see if there's anything special that's going to happen. I really do doubt it. Last mission when I finished it, nothing too special happened. It just said, I can't even remember what it said, but as you can see, this took me about 1 hour and 20 minutes just to complete this mission, which is the second one. I've played a little bit. I used console commands, Leeds console commands, as you guys can see here. I played the final mission, like the final couple of missions, and they are all timed, like there's a countdown timer. And for one of the last bonus missions, you have 4.5 hours to complete it in. So as you guys can probably tell, they get a heck of a lot harder and a lot more time consuming. Yes, alright, so order complete. Our customer is very happy because their order is complete. You've done a great job. And then it just chucks us into the next level, which will be Toronto. But you guys will have to wait until the next couple of days for that.